Imagine a company spending millions on a buzzword-laden marketing campaign, only to realize it has no actual value. Companies spend an estimated $80 billion annually on buzzwords, but few deliver tangible results. Buzzwords are empty phrases that sound impressive but lack substance. Examples include synergy, disrupt, and paradigm shift, which are often used interchangeably. But that's not the strangest part. Many executives genuinely believe these buzzwords hold power. In reality, they're simply a way to sound intelligent and confuse stakeholders. Let's explore the worst fails of business buzzwords and uncover the truth behind these empty phrases. We'll examine real-life examples, from companies that went bankrupt to those that thrived despite their buzzword-heavy strategies. The first company we'll look at is Pet Rocks, which marketed its products using the buzzword synergy, but ultimately failed to deliver. Pet Rocks executives believed that combining pets and rocks would create a new market, but it was just a fad. Their strategy relied heavily on buzzwords, which attracted investors but didn't provide long-term success. Next up is Blockbuster model. Blockbuster's executives thought they had a paradigm shift in their favor, but their failure to innovate led to bankruptcy. Disrupt became which synonymous with refused to adapt to the rise of Blockbuster's demise. Model, but it was just a symptom of a deeper problem. So, what can we learn from these worst fails? For starters, relying solely on buzzwords can be disastrous. It's essential to focus on substance over style and invest in strategies that deliver real results. Let's take a closer look at some of the most egregious examples of business buzzwords gone wrong. In the world of finance, the buzzword synergy was used to justify the merger between AOL and Time Warner. The deal was touted as a paradigm shift in the industry, but it ultimately resulted in a $99 billion write-down. Executives at AOL and Time Warner genuinely believed that combining their resources would create a powerhouse, but it was just a costly experiment. Another example is the cloud buzzword, which was used to sell unnecessary infrastructure upgrades to companies. Executives were convinced that moving to the cloud would improve efficiency and reduce costs, but it often led to increased expenses. Companies like IBM and Microsoft invested heavily in cloud initiatives, but many ended up with redundant infrastructure. But that's not the strangest part. Some companies even used buzzwords to justify the sale of unnecessary software. The software as a service, SaaS model, was touted as a paradigm shift in the industry, but it often resulted in overpriced subscriptions. Executives at companies like Oracle and Salesforce genuinely believed that SaaS would revolutionize the way businesses operate, but it was just a way to sell more software. So, how can you avoid falling into the trap of business buzzwords? For starters, focus on tangible results and measurable ROI. It's essential to communicate clearly and avoid using empty phrases that confuse stakeholders. Let's take a closer look at some strategies that can help you avoid the pitfalls of business buzzwords. One approach is to focus on customer-centric strategies, which prioritize the needs of your target audience. Companies that prioritize customer needs often experience higher retention rates and increased revenue. Another strategy is to invest in data-driven decision-making, which relies on objective metrics rather than buzzwords. Data-driven approaches can help you avoid the pitfalls of business buzzwords and make more informed decisions. Let's examine some real-life examples of companies that have successfully implemented customer-centric and data-driven strategies. One company that comes to mind is Dell, which prioritized customer needs and invested in data-driven decision-making. Dell's approach led to increased revenue and higher retention rates, making it a successful case study for business buzzword avoidance. Another company that has successfully implemented customer-centric and data-driven strategies is Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola's approach has helped the company stay competitive in a crowded market and maintain its brand image. So, what can we learn from these examples? For starters, prioritizing customer needs and investing in data-driven decision-making can help you avoid the pitfalls of business buzzwords. It's essential to communicate clearly and avoid using empty phrases that confuse stakeholders. By focusing on substance over style, you can create a more effective marketing strategy and deliver tangible results.
Let's take a closer look at some final thoughts on business buzzwords and how to avoid them.
In conclusion, relying solely on buzzwords can be disastrous for businesses. It's essential to focus on substance over style and invest in strategies that deliver real results. By prioritizing customer needs, investing in data-driven decision-making, and avoiding empty phrases, you can create a more effective marketing strategy and deliver tangible results. Subscribe for more insights on business strategy and marketing best practices. If you found this fascinating, subscribe for more insights on business strategy and marketing best practices.